Hi and welcome to the Fabric Studio. Today we're going to take a look at our second quilt block library, and this one's called More Quilt Blocks. What's unique about this quilt block library, it has wonderful coordinating fabrics, and you can make wonderful projects. You can use them for photo fabric, but we're going to keep on going with our quilt blocks because a lot of you love to make quilt blocks. Well, I picked my fabric out and I noticed I was missing a solid. So don't worry, I'm going to show you a really fun trick with our software that you can use. If you ever want to make just a textured piece of fabric, all you need to do is click on Select Create Image, create a new image, and hit Submit. That's going to bring up a blank area for you to work in. By just clicking on your paint bucket, it opens up a whole bunch of different graphics that you can use to make texture with the software. Alright, and my favorite I always love is called Diagonal Brick. The thing you need to remember, you have to pick a primary and a secondary color, and if I want it, you might have to experiment a little bit with it to make sure you get the predominant. In this case, I want predominant red and a line of black. When I'm ready, all I do is click on my surface, and there goes a wonderful red piece of textured fabric swatch. Alright, so let's get started. You also have to remember you need to save that, and then you can use it. Alright, so here's our quilt block. The first thing we're going to do is use our magic wand. Remember, you need to be in the flood mode on contiguous, and then your selection mode needs to be add before you go. Remember, you're always clicking on the actual template to select the area you're going to autofill. We have examples for you in case you forget how to make a certain quilt block to help you out, and you're going to use the autofill function of the software. And there's our first layer, and hit enter. Alright, we're going to go to our second layer, and this time we're going to go back to our background layer. It never hurts to remember this stuff many different times, and we're going to go to the next area we want to autofill with our magic wand. And I'm going to use the autofill function of the software. I'm going to go take a look, and I know that the next is our red brick that we made, and I'm going to click, and I'm going to hit OK, and once that's done I'm going to hit enter, and then we're going to go to our last layer, and I'm going to put our neat stars and moon fabric. I'm going to use the autofill again, and I'm going to take a look for stars and circles, and there's our blocks of fabric. Now some people like to put their photos in first. I've already picked out my photo, and for some reason I like to do it the other way. So you can start with your photo in place to start. I always like to put it in last. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to crop my photo down because I have a square center. And now I'm going to take my photo, select it, copy it, add a layer, and paste that photo into my design. Again, we've done this many times in many of our videos. If you've forgotten, you can always go back to the resource page and review some of the tools we use. We're going to be using the invert select tool. We're going to click off our photo. We're going to take our magic wand. We're going to go back up to our photo, click back on, go to Edit, Invert Select, and Delete, and there we go. Our block is complete. We've made our own personal brick fabric to go with our design. Make 9 blocks with this. Add your own personalized fabric, add your text, and have fun with More Quilt Blocks library.